I'm here, where are you? I'm here, where are you? Yeah? Okay, testing. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, there's a bit of a delay. Fuck, there's a delay. There's a delay. Is it? It'll be like that always? Okay. Are we? Are we live already? Testing. Yeah, okay. So there's going to be a bit of a delay. I'm just going to have to talk probably out of ear or just turn down my volume. We're going to get things going out here at the Pro Freestyle 2018. This is the UCI Freestyle BMX Qualification for the men's heat. We have 8 of the top athletes out in the world. We're going to be taking... Okay. Actually, there's 8 riders, so how many do they take the final? Still 4? Yeah, UCI rules is... UCI rules. UCI rules. I think so. I think you have to have 9. I think you have to have 9 to then go down to take 8. Should I go out there and ride as well? Should I go out and ride as well? I can go, I can like, be like, yeah, so I'm the 9th rider. Are we starting this? Hey, we're live, cool. Welcome you guys, this is the Pro Freestyle 2018. We're live in Den Haag in the Netherlands, called The Hague in English, if you guys are wondering. Right now on course, it's Harry Bakker. This is the UCI BMX Freestyle Qualifications. It's day number 1 for the BMX athletes out here. Make sure you guys tune in. It's going to be finals tomorrow. Right now he's starting off with a nice double peg there on the sub box. Coming out into the spine. Harry's 21 years old. He's coming out of the UK. Nice transfer. The street part of our course is used for the skate competition, but as well, BMX athletes are allowed to use transfers. He's going for a nice hand plant over the spine, and that, I believe, is going to be time for Harry, 21 years old, out of the UK. So as you guys are maybe just tuning in, this is the live stream out here for qualifications. It's the UCI BMX Freestyle out at the Pro Freestyle in Den Haag. Guys, make sure that you come out here. Tomorrow we're going to be having finals pushing through into the afternoon. Right now on course, it's Tom van de Boogaard. One of the nicest styles in BMX. Look at that beautiful amplitude, absolutely so high over the box. 360 double downside whip. Big tuck no handers. He's just coming off a very heavy shoulder injury that he had only 3 weeks ago. This is the first contest that he's back out there on the bike trying things out. Has a lot of great flow coming around the course. Tail whip backwards on the box. Big flare. That's a backflip 180 on that quarter pipe. Going into a tuck no hander right there. Tom has some of the highest airs that you will see out there in BMX. Beautiful turn down. He is as well a goofy footed rider. It throws a totally different characteristics into spin tricks like he has that with that beautiful 360 tuck no-handed variation, going for nose manual fader style where he puts his front foot in front of the tire and fork sliding across. You will notice he doesn't have brakes there, but that's going to be time for Tom van de Boogaard, coming all the way from, I believe, Eindhoven. He's riding 040 BMX Park often, doing it for Vans, 040 BMX Park, Tall Order, Paul's Boutique BMX, and our next rider up from the Czech Republic, one of the top competitors ever to come out of Prague. This is Michael Barron. Beautiful Fufanu on that quarter pipe. He has taken a year off basically competing to finish up his sports management studies. He's come back out here, let's say out of 1 year vacation retirement to compete at the Pro Freestyle. Nice 360 tuck no-hander over that spine. If you guys are tuning in, you know this is a UCI event. That means that you're able to gather points. And of course, it's going to work into the benefit as we have qualifications for BMX Freestyle into the Olympics at the end of this year. Look at that 360 double tail whip for Michael Barron on the transfer, going from the spine there over to the box jump landing. Baron, 10 seconds left on the clock. Beautiful backflip 180, the flare right there on that gear quarter pipe. Coming up for one more trick. That's a tail whip air and a hand plant backflip. That signature trick from Michael Baron, one of the only athletes in BMX Freestyle doing that out there on the course. Just touching on this is going to be held points for qualification. Look, you just take a nice replay look at that backflip hand plant on the spine there. Whoa, and moving in already to our next top athlete. This is Jeremy Mallet, coming from the USA, doing it for Monster Energy, Hyper, Snafu, double tail whip. Jeremy is a heavy one on the world circuit, going with a strong finish out there at the FIS World Series last year, as well as just in France last week. Jeremy Mallet is one that you notice on every contest circuit. Double tail up right there. Really knows how to dissect the course and put runs together to end up on top of the podium. This is just qualifications. You guys are tuning in. 360 downside tail up there for Jeremy. Tuck no hander on the big quarter pipe, coming back with some speed. Wow, 540 flare. And going for a backflip to fakie. That's going to do it for Jeremy Mallet. Let's take some replay looks at that 540 flare right there. Beautiful execution on all the tricks. You see how calm and composed this rider is. Currently just welcoming a newborn into his life, giving him a new birth, he said, for riding and contests. There's a whole new respect for BMX as a career. He's really wanting to get things done and make it into the Olympics. Moving forward to our next rider is going to be Pim Shears, 21 years old, from the Netherlands, doing it for Dante Bikes, Onwees, Nolan. As riders are just getting a little warm-up going out here before Pim drops in. It's going to be Pim. Nice suicide no-hander, bringing it old school right there. That was a toboggan one-footer. Yeah, I think that was a flare tuck no-hander. Beautiful trick combination right there. Transfer, huge transfer with those quarter pipes there. Ooh, 180 bar spin over the spine to fakie. Getting his momentum back as he comes for some lip tricks over the mat gear box jump. Foot jam, Canadian style. Call it a Canadian foot jam. Smith stall, I believe that was, on top of the sub box, going 180 on that mat gear box jump, pardon me, bar spin to fakie, and hand plant over the spine. That's gonna be time enough. Fast plant 360 to fakie right there, and that's as you see there, that's beautiful. Oh, this is back to Tom Van Bogart. I believe that we have actually split the contest in two separate heats. So this is going to be the second run from Tom Van Bogart. I do believe our last athlete then was Harry Butcher. Tom Van Bogart right there on course. You see the difference in height coming from this young kid, 21 years old, from Eindhoven. Doing it for Vans, Tall Order, Paul's Boutique, and 040 BMX Park. This guy is on another level. One of the top athletes coming out of the Netherlands in the last decade. Alley-oop, back up into the box jump. Fader over the box. It's a very beautiful style, this rider. some replays right now for Tom's run. Oh, and back in here with Michael Baron. That was a backflip, pardon me, a flare tail whip on that quarter pipe. Michael has been competing in the top World Series events for BMX for over a decade. Rider heavily known in the BMX contest scene. 360 tuck no-hander. He really knows how to get on top of the podium and stay there. Backflip over the spine into a nice flare. Foot jam on top of the spine. Using it as a quarter pipe. Beautiful double whip right there. And foot jam to fakie. Might have time in the bag for one more, but that, I believe, is going to do it for Michael Baron. Let's take a replay. Some of the highlights coming out there from the Czech athlete. Look at that backflip double tail whip. It's also known as a helicopter. Beautiful execution of that trick. Moving up to Jeremy Mallet. This is a very heavy first heat. I'm going to tell you, 3 of these athletes I know are probably going to qualify and move forward into the finals. Jeremy being one of them with that beautiful 360 double tail whip, coming up into a 360 bar spin on the quarter pipe. Tuck no-hander backwards on the spine. It's very difficult airing all the way over into a much steeper transition. Great height on that chilly quarter pipe, busting the 360 tuck no-hander. Now 360 bar spin going back the other way on the spine. Double tail whip on that quarter pipe. Bar spin to tuck no-hander on the spine to box jump transfer. Now he comes in to the whippet wall, getting tons of speed going back into the box jump. Whoa, 720 from Jeremy. Jeremy, big backflip. Tail whip, 180 right there, also known as a flare whip. And then finishing it off strong. That's what the judges like to see, all the way to the very end, making sure that you have something composed for your entire run. It was a 540 finishing things off. Jeremy is definitely going to be earning himself at least first or second place so far with that run. Let's take a look. This is the 720, midway in his run. To be able to bust a trick like that, the judges are really going to look for something to separate himself from the other top athletes. So far as well, notable runs obviously are coming from Michael Baron and Tom Van Bogart. All 3 of these riders are so different. Now I do believe we're going to be moving forward and having our second heat going to warm up on course right now. Is going to be Pim Shears, Sebastian Solon, Ismail Fries, and Michael Kovačević. You guys are just tuning in. This is the qualification out here for the Pro Freestyles. This is, of course, the top action sports event in the Netherlands. Running in The Hague. It's the beach closest to Amsterdam, if you guys aren't familiar where this is. Den Haag. Tune in and follow the Pro Freestyle online, but as well, this is the UCI BMX contest. It's a qualification, seeing who's going to make it out to the finals, happening tomorrow. Right now, Pim Shears, I believe, on course for his first run, blasting that 360 tuck no-hander. Great height as well on that tail whip air, going backwards on the box jump there. Nice 360. Yeah, 360, 1 foot can tire grab. Huge shout out to Mike Aiken. Great style and dirty influence, of course, in the entire world of BMX. Great 360 tail whip over that transfer, getting nice amplitude and coming all the way back over the course. Yeah, 360 downside tail whip is where you spin a tail whip the opposite way of your rotation. Strong, a couple seconds left within this run. That's gonna do it. Last trick out of the gate. Nice toboggan over the spine. A big applause out there in the stadium from Pim Shears. 21 years young and doing it for Dante Bikes. Look at that little highlight look of that transfer 360 tail whip from Chili spine over the mat gear box jump landing. Moving forward into our next rider, Sebastian Solano from Argentina. Yes! Big front flip over that box jump. Great invert as well on that quarter pipe. Sebastian tail whip. And tail whip transfer right there. Going back again. Using some unique lines on the course. Tuck no hander over the spine. And a look back. Coming up, getting some speed. Nice no foot can. Give some love to Chris Doyle in the recovery mode right now for that one. Topside tail up on that quarter pipe and coming in with a foot jam on the box jump. Going back to get some speed on the whip it wall, but coming into the spine. Nice turn down right there from Sebastian. Going all the way from Argentina. And a tail whip. Finishing things off strong, Sebastian Solano, 29 years old. Total BMX. Let's take a look back at some highlights out here. He's going over the box jump with, of course, the biggest tricks in his run. Solid front flip, and the first one we've seen out there in this qualification for the Pro Freestyle today. Tail whip, starting things off backwards for Ismail Freeze. Yeah, 360 tail for, I believe, even double tail whip. We'll have to check that one in the replays. Ismail as well, coming from Argentina. Whoa! 360 bar spin to downside tail whip. 3 trick combinations at 3-in-1. Getting great difficulty for the judges there. Bar spin to tuck no hander as well. 360 downside tail whip over the spine. These are huge tricks. Yeah! Wall ride to tail whip. It's going to be as well a very heavy heat to score. All these athletes putting together completely unique runs. 360 bar spin over that mat gear quarter pipe. 1 foot can into a tuck no hander on that small box. Great amplitude as well on that flare. And that's going to do it for time, I believe. Bar spin to disaster right there on the sub box. Let's check out some replays out here. Look at that wall ride to tail whip. Only rider we've seen out there in contest doing that one this weekend. It's a great showing out here so far in the qualification from the Argentinians. We're going to be moving down to Michael Kovakovic. 360 bar spin right there. Bar spin to foot jam. And foot jam to bar spin, going both ways, showing the judges. Yeah. Bar spin to tuck no hander. Great invert right there. I think that was switched up. Tuck no hander to the backside. Yeah, 1 foot can foot jam on top. 360 double bar spin, so a double truck driver into a double tail whip on the quarter pipe. Fader, foot jam, or nose manual right there across the box. You'll notice a lot of these athletes are all riding brakeless. Adds complete difficulty to the trick. There we go, the stadium is giving a round of applause for Michael as he finishes his first run there. That was it for the first run so far of our second heat, this 8-man qualifier in Den Haag. This is a Pro Freestyle 2018, the UCI BMX Freestyle Park qualification. Gonna move back up for the second run of Pim Shears. Just taking some highlight looks right now at some of the action. Double tail up right there from Michael Kovakovic. Moving right now into Pim Shears. Second run from the Dutch athlete. Getting some speed out here. Like I said, that Mike Aiken style 360. 1 foot can, tire grab, 3 tricks in 1. Very stylish, however. It's nice to see that old dirt influence flown into new school tricks from the youth. Great cannonball as well. That's a nothing double C crab, basically. Throwing the bike a little in front of you. 360 over that spine. Canadian wall ride right there. He's blasting completely 180 and slapping on the wall. Nice flare from Pim right there. Nose bonk over the spine. And that's going to do it for time for Pim Shears. Pulling out a great performance in the qualification. You guys are just familiar with UCI rules. You know that for the finals, it's best run counts of 2. But in qualification, you have to impress the judges on both your attempts. So it's 2 runs, both runs count. That's why you might see a lot of diversity shown from the athletes in this contest so far. Moving forward, next rider, Sebastian Solano from Argentina. Yes, 360 tail whip, super corked out on that rotation. To a great invert on that quarter pipe, coming back into the chili spine. Great look back on top there. Dump 360 again, rotating around into the mat gear wall ride. Did a tire tap on it this time, just his rear wheel touching that wall. Yeah, floated around tail whip. Tuck no hander on the quarter pipe. Sebastian doing it for Jamin and Total BMX from Argentina. Looks like he's going for a foot jam on that box jump. Maybe time for one more trick. Foot jam to 1 foot can. And a tail whip back on the quarter pipe. That's going to do it for both runs. Sebastian Solano, 29 years old, coming from Argentina, all the way out here to the Netherlands. Let's take a look back. Some action. That corked out 360 tail whip. Also called that a dump 3. Really difficult to keep your axis rolling into the landing transition. As you see, it gets completely inverted with his shoulders and bike. Ismael Fries, as well from Argentina, is going to be the next rider up. Another look right now at some highlights from Sebastian Solano's run. Moving to the fellow countryman, 21 years old, Ismael, dropping in right now. Yeah, 360 tail out of the gate. Bar spin. Going backwards on the box jump, getting a bit of speed, manualing over that deck. Coming back 360 double bar spin, or bar spin to late bar spin, let's say. It's hard to do that second bar spin as you're falling out of the sky. Flare on that quarter pipe. Tail whip. On the other side, Ismael riding for X-Ray Clothing and ETV Bikes. Having some lip tricks, showing the judges doesn't just have airs. Like I said, both runs are going to count from this qualification, so he has to show an overall impression of his riding style, not just go out and do the same tricks on both runs. As you see, there is a big switch up from Ismael's first run here. He's really showing the judges that he has 2 different types of riding style and variety. Trying to solidify himself in the spot for the finals. That's where it becomes a difficult job for the judges. Pardon me. Right now, Michael Kovakovic going to be dropping in. This is going to be your last rider of the day out here for the Pro Freestyle 2018 qualifications of the UCI BMX Park Contest. Michael Kovakovic, 20 years old, doing it for Vans, Junk Ride Shop, and POC Sports. Nice transfer from the large box landing over to the small, getting some speed back into the mat gear jump with a triple tail whip, I do believe that was, not getting the pedals. We're going to have to watch that one in a replay. Luckily, ran away from that unscathed. Let's check a look at this. 1, 2, 3. Triple tail whip right there. incredibly difficult trick to do in a BMX contest, something you would more so see in a best trick contest, not directly in the middle of his run, but putting it all out on the line right there. Going for the truck driver, holding up the arms, and that's going to do it so far from Michael Kovakovic. And the last rider out there in the qualification heat for the Pro Freestyle Den Haag. Take a replay look at that triple tail up you can see right now. You see some shots of our course out there and the audience. You guys need to stay tuned. Tomorrow we are going to have the finals, which are going to be happening at 4 p.m. So make sure you guys tune in again and watch all the action happening out here at the Pro Freestyle in The Hague, Netherlands. And as well, all the athletes coming out for competition. Best trick is going to be for all competitors, so not just our top professionals, but everyone is able to come out here, try their luck, see if they have what it takes to end up the best trick at the Pro Freestyle. Make sure, like I said, you guys tune in. We're going to be revealing our finalists from this qualification heat that just happened out here in The Hague. And the finals are going to be taking place tomorrow at 4 p.m. European Central Time. So make sure you guys mark that one on your agenda and tune in. We're going to be having the finals for the UCI BMX Freestyle Park at the Pro Freestyle in The Hague. Thanks very much for tuning in. That was qualification. I am Ryan Meyer, joining you live from the Netherlands. Stay tuned for more action.